Good morning, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Let's get started. Already posted everything. We're good. Now I'm gonna. Where my Trello at? It's gone. Okay. Okay, so what are we doing today? We are fixing bugs and more bugs, yeah. Let's start from the top. So in the space metal, there's a bit of an issue with the pin. The pin is not really showing. Well, it's showing, but it's underneath the finger. So we need to move it a bit in front of the finger when you move it. Else it's going to be hard to see what you're selecting. So let's see. Solar system. So grab the pin. Yeah, it's exactly where the finger is, or where the input is. If we go to another metal, you can see that it's a bit in front of the finger. So we need to do it similarly on the space metal, and it shouldn't be that hard, I think. We just have to go to space, session maybe. Do we have like an on guess or eval? No, this is launch it, init, session launch. Create session, show journal. So it's not in here, it's in. I thought it was space session. Space C. Pin space C maybe. What do I use this? Okay, yeah, I am. Oh yeah, it's in the in the right place. So yeah, this is one I'm using. Move pin position. Where does this come from here? On drag, lost pointer position. Let's just add onto this a little bit. I'm not entirely sure how we do this on the globe. Like how we're changing where the pin should be. On drag, we have the event. This. But it should already be. Yeah, where we show the 3D pin. Pin world map C. Show pin, hide pin on globe hit. Here we do it. Touch position. We're not using. Globe hit. I'm not entirely sure. Let's just move it up a bit. I'm not exactly sure how it works. So we could do position, the vector 2 is of position just plus equals the pin offset. Do we have a settings pin offset? We do. Okay. It's so weird. I haven't coughed all day. Not even during the morning meeting or anything. But now, when I start streaming, I just immediately start coughing. I don't know why. Why would... Not sure why it happens. I'll start the game and start the space medal again to see if we have an offset. Got an ad? Yeah, now we have an offset. I think that's pretty good. Good. We'll just go with that for now. Update, tweak, space pin position, position. From input. Let us push that and jump on to the next task. Missing information about the cost. I'm not sure how they usually do this. Game UI database, can we get that in here? Are there any subscriptions? Let's have a look at that. Just to see if there's any... Yeah, subscription does not increase. Hello, Judson. How are you doing? I want to see how people phrase, or how other games phrase the subscription when you're actually, yeah. There will be charged items, count and confirmation of purchases. Can't sleep. Oh, you're in like the US, right? Then 3:43 West Coast. Dang. Yeah, I know how it is. On Friday, I had the same thing, like night between Thursday and Friday. I went to bed at around 11 and I didn't fall asleep. And then I looked at the clock and it was 2:30 and I'm like, okay, I've been in bed for more than 2 hours, almost 3 hours, and like, or more than 3 hours. Kept 2 hours ago, wide awake. That's really annoying. And you can't really do anything about it. You might as well get up and get some work in and then try to get a power nap later, maybe. How many hours did you get in? Investment scheme. Subscription can cancel at any time. A certain many payment mention. Can I remove? I mean, I know a search for. Here we have it. But 3. Doing a bit of work. Will nap tomorrow. Yeah. As long as. Do you work on your game like full time, or do you have a job on the side? On the side. Part time. Do contract work too. Cool. yeah, then it's important to get a little bit of sleep in. If it was your own, then you could be like, maybe. Well, yeah, naps are always good. I like naps, but I'm really bad at taking naps. But here, they have so much text. Do we need all of this text? I'm just... So we're making we have this subscription. So we just have this little text here. And I wanted to look how they phrase things. And now, so much text. Let's see if there's any other. Okay, no one seems to have it on the button itself. Payment method will be almost charged monthly, cancelled anytime. So what we could do here would then be, since we need to add the actual numbers here, apart from the 7 days free, we could do a can't select any. All right, I was going to work on a plugin for Unity. So I've been working a little bit in Roblox, and they have this amazing feature for the UI, where you can right click on the UI, and you get all the objects, like as a raycast where your mouse is, and you get them in a list. So if I would right click on the check mark, I would get the check mark, like the top item, and then just items going down or from behind it in a list. So I could just select it. Now in Unity, to get one of these items, so many things that happens. Or like there are, you click instead of what you actually want to click. Because to me, I always want to grab like I don't want to grab the images. I want to grab text most of the time, or a button. And it hasn't even opened up this because it's hitting everything behind the screen. Like it's hitting these instead of the actual view in front, which I think is ridiculous. It should go from like based on sorting layer from like the front to back. And that is something I'm gonna make a small plugin that can do this, because it would save so much time. Page 3? Is this page 3? What is page 2? I wouldn't know. Oh. Page 1? Huh. Okay, but on page 3, I have the texts. These are the benefits and like buttons. So what is this text called? Info 2? Yeah, info 2. Let's actually duplicate this one, move it out, and put it like... I would like to have a background for this. Let's make a parent. Monthly cost. Then I want to add a new UI object and image. Gonna fill this area. I kind of need it to be the size of the button. Move it out here. 0. No, it should be in the... Can't do that. Just put it in the middle then. That's not how it works. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's do this with... Get this, and then we need this size, let's go to the bottom prefab, and we're gonna do this. Then we're gonna move it out here. And then we can move it out. This. And then we need an image, like a frame. I have no idea what this is, but we're gonna use this to test how it would look. Why is the text so far up? Middle, oh, this. Something like this would be 9, so we do like 499. Maybe would even, if we copy what they did down here on the other one, there would even be an image. If we do this, we go like minus, let's do minus 30. 30 here, minus 30. Let's move the text up like this. It's not really how rest of the thing looks. Like it doesn't match the style of the rest, but let's find another image that could be good for this. Develop like a banner, maybe. That's not the one I wanted. I used another one for the whole for the dual tab. And I wonder what that one is called. So this wouldn't change the name or the text here to like subscribe now or something. Oh, we have a max size, so this could be like 70. So we could do 70, or it's just gonna be on one of them. 70. Could do something like this. It doesn't look too good though. It doesn't fit the rest of the style at all. But it would be kind of... Yay. I kind of want to have a look at... Oh no, now we're in play mode. Why am I doing this in play mode? A rip. to add the subscription pop-up. There it is. I guess we should just add text to this. Does this have a translation? Localized text? It does. With no additional cost. It's like $4.99 month. I'm not sure how to phrase this. Let's do this and go to OpenAI. OpenAI is super slow right now. I'm not sure why. Like just signing in is ridiculously slow. Let's see if we can use Copilot. We're trying to make a good subscription text for our app. Want to add the price of the subscription into our text. What would be a good way to phrase it? Is the text. The price of subscription $4.99. I guess we could do that. But this would be a variable. For the price of it, I'm not sure how. Is this what we want? I'm asking my colleague. So I guess that one, I mean, it works. So let's try this with the GPT-5 Mini. Okay, that one was way worse. Like, I mean, the top one is exactly what I got from the other one, but let's change it to that. And then we need to do a little bit of, hello Pepe, how are you doing? So which is it? It's hello Code Fox, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. That should be sub pop-up price info. Let me copy the text that I got. Of this. Let's do this. Can you translate this to Swedish? Hope you're doing well, Code Fox. You're visiting developers from the indie game developers team and ask random questions, but now you're out of questions. From the indie game developers team. All right, I'm in that one. You're out of questions. Isn't that kind of, if you just go around to ask questions and you're out of questions, isn't that a problem? I feel like that would be a problem. Not a problem, but like, what kind of questions have you asked the other people or the other developers? Are they like specific development question or indie game questions or just general questions? So now this text info 2, refresh it. Now it should be like this. Which works. We just need a little bit of fixing. We need a reference to the text. Description. Info. Text. Label. And it should basically just be no. Set labels. I'll get a jet. Yeah. Localization. So price info. And then we need to send in the price. Like this. Oh, this. And then it should be okay. Should also change back this one. Null ref, good. That's why you always test it. Doesn't that have a geolabel? No, it's just a text mesh pro. Let's add a geolabel to it. Because I think it's kind of nice to have a geolabel. Even though it's only one, you can still grab the label here, and then we're gonna switch here. Set labels. There we have it. Good. Now that is added. And we can push it. State, what did we do? Subscription pop-up to include price in the text. Let's push that, and now we're gonna get into some other The box tutorial hand is underneath the pin. Right, so to test this, we need to log out, clear all and log out, and then we start from the beginning. Let's see if I have any skip nodes. Huh. To figure out why this happens. But if we play here, probably gonna get a overlay here. The hand, okay, the hand should be above. Search for hand. It's going to be a little bit of a problem. Because we don't want, like, we don't want this whole tutorial thing with the overlay to be above the pin. We just want the hand to do it. Hello, TNT. How are you doing? Nice to see you. So we kind of want to put the canvas on this one. Where we override the sorting on like 4. 3 even. Maybe 2 is enough because it's on 1, I think. Yeah. 2. So for the journal, we need to do this. So we need a couple of things. Tutorial, canvas, need to add it here. Override sorting, and we need a sorting. What is a sorting group? Wait, is there a... Wait. It's just a thing. That's not what I wanted to add as sorting group. Yeah, this doesn't work. At least not the way I want it. What does a sorting group even do? Group came out with sprite render together. Control order was... Oh. So you could... put a sorting order and sorting group on this one. Just put it on top, and no. Okay, good. And this one needs a canvas. Canvas, and where's the canvas group? Oops. Huh. That could be actually good. Let's go with canvas. Sorting order should be 2. But then we need a sort order C. And we're going to go with what we need here. tutorial hand. So we have our own, I built a smart sorting group so I can just have all of them together. Not found, yeah. So we got this sorting order data. We here add all enums, now we have it. So this one should be 2. Hopefully this should work now. Where was it? Right in here. Yeah. Good. That works. Something else I want to do is... No. Can't do it yet. Let's push this. Do the journal and we update the sorting order. We need to... What did I do? Date sort order for tutorial hand. Hit push. Cool. And what's next? We have so many small bugs to fix. That one is done. Okay, so we have a bug with the... But why would that be a bug? Okay, interstitial directory. Change, I'm gonna comment this out. Let's do this instead. Then we're gonna go down here, get add to show. Let's do this. And then we should get it every time, I think. What we want is to get this subscription pop up when we'll play the game. But I would need to do a duel for this, because that's where it breaks, so let's do that. Let's play against bot again. Because the problem is going to happen when I go to the next game. So let's see. But it's double. I have no idea. Indonesia. Next game. Okay, so that didn't show it. Why didn't it show it? Let's do South America, 5 countries. Just to see if we get it now. Because it should show every time. Yep. Join the multiplayer game in Milan. There somewhere. Asia. Get isn't that somewhere? Oh no, it's Thailand. Oh, well, next game. Show submetal pop-up. Show submetal pop-up. Why is it? Why did I want to show the submetal pop-up? It's weird. But only the... Okay, could it be the submetal pop-up thing it's trying to show for some reason? Baltimore. What's down here? Let's restart this. So we go from the main menu, see if that's something. Wait. Isn't... Where in... Like, isn't this Dubai? Where exactly is Dubai on? That is very close to... Oh no, it's up here. Oh? 2 kilometers. Paris. So now it doesn't try to do it. But what was the bug? Let's actually pause this and see where we could potentially get this from. The home. Oh, could it have been something like you first need to do a medal, and the submedal pop-up doesn't show up. I always miss them. That's the Republic of Congo. Republic of Congo, Democratic Republic of Congo. Let's try it again. Wait, this is the same. No, it's almost the same order. In the beginning, at least. I just went to the same order. Okay, now it's different. Cameroon, Democratic Republic of Congo, Rwanda, Burundi, and Republic of Congo. Now this shows it correct. Now it's trying to show this. No listener for submiddle. Okay. Where do we have this? Where does it show submiddle pop-up C? Hello, Mist. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. What if we go to main menu, pop-up data, submiddle pop-up. Should be this one. Let's go to that one. Yeah, shows submiddle pop-up. I am confused. Could it be in... we add all of these in pop-up directory, and here it is as well. So why? I don't understand. Now it works. No problem. Let's restart and try again. Is it trying to show it in game scene? But that shouldn't be. We show it here. That works nicely. Hope your Monday morning is going well so far. It is. I slept quite a lot, I think. So it's pretty, yeah, 8.5 hours. So I'm feeling pretty okay. I'm still a little bit, like my body is a bit tired. 8.5, yeah. I did go to bed early and I woke up several times, but I just forced myself to stay in bed and somehow I managed to sleep more. Yesterday I slept 9 hours. My nose is itchy. Well done, thank you. Let's do first. Let's go here, continue. From home directory, and if home directory is in the, oh no, yeah, could it be that this on enable happens before let's go to, where was I before? Pop-up directory. When does this happen on enable? Does this happen after? It does. That's why. Can you control default execution order on enable in Unity? It's badly phrased, but I hope it understands. Or does it only affect the awake ones? On enable. Good. Let's try it. This is not the problem though, but we aren't getting the sub pop-up anymore. Now this runs. Let's play another medal. Like Northern Africa. Libya, Egypt, Mauritania, Algeria, Morocco, Tunisia up there, and then Sudan. Yeah, now this is first, and then we'll get here. So now it should not give any errors, which is good. That one doesn't have any submedal. But I don't understand this issue. Hello, Cyberangel. Exclamation mark enter. Maybe I should also add like join as the same. I mean, so the problem was that it got stuck there, which is that's what you get when you're tired. Yeah. Ice and snow located, isn't it? Is it here or is it on? I can't remember. No, it's up here. Oh, it's in Jukkasjärvi. I don't get this issue. What you mean? Like, what you mean is up there? Which one is down here? I don't get the error here. I think it's so hard when there's no recreate, like how to recreate the behavior. I have no. The only thing I can think of is when it times out. Okay, let's go into our, just to see our dual mid game pop up. Load menu with transition. Now here. Dual launcher could be this one. Just chatting with a colleague about this bug. So bug Friday, 29th on Friday, right? Gotta try and find there were ads. No, just to show. Might already be fixed. Hmm. Cool. I'm gonna wait with it until it's been tested. And then we're gonna try again. If it's still there. But this bug with the submetal pop-up needs to be fixed. Uh, push. Okay. What's next? Right, there is this really annoying bug that has happened a couple of times. And I think it's when we're sending a request to the server and it takes extra long time. There's one more thing I want to test. That's unrelated, yeah, to that, but it's a bug that showed up or on my device, so I need to see if we can recreate it. We just need to win, or we can lose too, I think. Yeah, it should be fine. I want to see if I can press the rematch several times, but it didn't crash. It let's see, did it create mini games now? It did. Yeah, that's something we need to fix. Kind of. It's kind of annoying when it's you press the button and you can press it more times. So we need to have we should have a general fix for that. But that would be hard to fix now. So let's go to screen pop-up. Private bowl button has been pressed. It should probably give us a loading. Oh, it should not be in the guest data. It should be in here. Just for safety, I'll set it to false here. If it's showing up more than once, it shouldn't, but We should show a loading screen here. Like when we press the button, it should be a loading screen. So can we do that? We should show it with this. We go to next game. Oh, this is the mid-screen pop-up. That's not the one I wanted to be in. It's the end screen. This one. Because I assume this one doesn't do anything. Quit. No. I don't want to copy this. False. And get your toe. No, it's just toast show. Get localization server error. So it's like, yeah. And we need the same down here. We need to here say random game. We need to launch the show loading here as well. I kind of want to have on the loading replay lost move. Also scratch the launcher. We could still do this. Those are the three things you can do. But something I would like to have on the loading screen is if it shows for too long, like let's say 5 seconds, to have something fade in and be like, it's been loading for longer than usual. Do you want to cancel? Because I think that would be good. That would never gonna get stuck in like a infinite loading. We should probably also have a timeout when trying to connect to the server, so they aren't. Like in the util dual, where we do the request, in the send request, we have a cancellation token, but we should probably also need a timeout. How would you, I add a timeout to post or request async? Linked. Okay, so what is the default timeout for an HTTP client? 100 seconds, yeah, that's quite a long time. I think our own timeout would be good to not have it at 100 seconds. So maybe 10? Would 10 be good? I mean, if you have a 10-second round trip, then it's quite a lot. Can I make this? Oh, I can't. Start cold bucket cursor. So with this, we have a timeout. The create link token source, that's kind of interesting. And some requests want a timeout. Do we want a different timeout for some requests? And not for others? Because we could like a time span from seconds, like 10 timeout. And try it. But I'm not sure if 10 seconds is too little when you're like on the go. Oh, 10 games, yeah. Let's play one and lose it. And I want to press rematch to see. I can still press through it. Does the loading not have let's go to loading. Loading. Static. It's this one, right? Yeah. Does that not have a, it doesn't have a graphics raycaster, so it doesn't block. But I want it to have it. And now I can only press once, which is good. Yeah. So let's go to dual tab. Loading static. And a graphic rake. Oh, dual tab. This one. Here we should have a loading as well, right? Loading static, yeah. Graphics raycaster. Good. Now that is fixed. There's a bug where the daily quiz up here get just stacked in one big group. Clear on the lookout. That I'm also gonna see if I can fix. I think it's I was going to say a timing thing, but a yeah, kind of a timing thing. Is trying to, we add a lot of it like this. Yeah, that needs to be fixed. And I think it's because of daily pane. I think it's this or the calculations. Might be happening a little bit to should set the content view with, which is set. So what is the problem here? We got there's a scroll view. This, we have the viewport. The content is an okay size, not the proper size, but all of these are in the same position. And I wonder why. Let's debug it and see. Seems to happen every time you start a fresh game. Oh, they could be disabled in this case. I think that's why. So we do all of this. We set the width, which is, what is dx? Because this is 0, yeah. Viewport rect width. Yeah, that's a problem. So let's fix that after a small break. I'm gonna take a small break because we're going for 1 hour and 30 minutes. So I'm gonna take a 5 to 10 minute break and move around a little. I'll be back soon. All right, we are back. After the first break, I like doing the daily Akari. Today is Monday, so it's gonna be an easy one. So let's see. We can't do that. That we can do. This we can do. There gotta be this. Only way to get this one is by placing one there. That one. Only way to get this is to place one here. Gotta be one there. Then gotta be those. Gotta be this one. Gotta be these. This one. We cannot place one there, so it gotta be this, this, and this, right? Yeah. It was a hard one for to be like to call it easy. Yeah, that was fairly hard for let's see if we can do the Sunday one, because I didn't do the Sunday. It's very hard. Let's see if we can do something with this and it being very hard. Oh, you can't see. Wow, did I? Sometimes I fail hard. So where would I start with this? So I'm feeling like one start would be, it's gotta be either of these two. There it could be there. Or these two could also be, like it's gotta be one of these at least. But since this is a 3, I kind of want to start with that one. There are no other 2s that are like a 3, so I mean this one here gotta be this. So that's a start. So if I would place these two, that would work. Could I then do this side? Then I could do this side. We'd have to place one there and one there. Forcing this. Give us one here and this one. And with this one, we have to force this one. It would be this and this. And I could fix this. There, put one there. Got this one. I would have one there. Would have to put one here. Going this, forcing this. Forcing this. Cannot place one there, so we go here, there. All left on this one. Seems like it would work. So I have no idea where to start on this one. I mean, this is 2, which are 3 as well. So I guess this is where we would start. So it gotta be this as well. This gotta be on one of these sides, and this is at least one. Yeah, that's a forced one. That's a forced move. Now it's there and there, or there and there. That I don't know. We don't have any other of those. No, we don't. Could be, can it be both of these? That's the question. No, it cannot be both of these. So it has to be one of these. Because if I place one here, gonna be this. And then to cover all of these, we have to place one here. Because there and there wouldn't work. So I would have to place one here, and that wouldn't cover this one. So we'd have to place it there. Same up here. Cover this. Would have to place there to cover all of them. I cannot place both of these, so one gotta be here. That means it cannot be any of those. So that one is fixed. So if I place one here, just gotta see, place one there would be one here. And then it's a forced here. And then up there that would work. And with this, and then we could continue there, yeah. Difficult. Could I place one here though? That doesn't really help me much. Well, yeah, it does. Can I place one here? That would cover this. And then place one there. These two. Yeah, that would work. This would go here, and that would work. This. And this. Would it? This would go here. And then this cover that, yeah, would go up here and there. I'd have to force this. This one is quite hard. Let's see what times people at Sunday, 16 minutes. Dang, some were really fast. I just cannot see it. Place one there. I would have to go with this one. Yeah, but that would work. Would it? It would place this one, then would have this one, this one. There would also work far enough to same here, this one, place one there, and this, so that would work too. I assume because if you can't place one there, would need to, or would this work? Because we can't place one there then. No, this would not. Well, we could place it there and there. Yeah, that would work. And then we'd need, could be any of that one. Could be this one and that one, and then it's clear. Okay. Would this work? This and this would work. Because then I can place one up there as well. Yeah, so that doesn't help us. Not one bit. I really cannot see the next move. Let's go out above. If we place one here, then, or no, if we cannot place one there, well, then we can just go with this one. Yeah. With this one, and that's fine. And then we could go here, for example. I haven't test it if let's just test these two. I haven't tested it yet. Place one there and I'll place one there, would be there and there and there, yeah. Here. Would be this, this and this. And this one could still work, no problem. I really cannot find a logical move. Like the logical move that wouldn't work. Well, I mean, this one wouldn't work. You cannot place one there. But that doesn't really help me. It would be different if these were covered, so only these two slots, but they are not. What if I place one there? I just want to see if that one is one there. This done. Yeah, that wouldn't work. So I cannot place one there. Yay. Would it be the same here than those two, and then we have two? No, because if we play, yeah, we can probably not place one there because that would cover this. Would have placed it here, and we can't place both of those. Yeah. So I cannot place one here either now. Can I? Yes, I can. No, I cannot. Because that would force these to move and wouldn't cover this one. I wouldn't even cover this one. What happens here? Just that would place one there as well. Then I have to go there and there. That would work. Same with this one. This, 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 and this. How can it be so hard? Soon I'll just try something. Would it be this one or would it be both of those? Go this and that. That one. This. But that doesn't work, does it? Okay, these two would force this, so these are covered. Then we'll go there and there. So we have to do this. Then we have to place one there. Force this and this. Forcing this move and this move. Covered, covered. So we gotta place one there and one there because we have this. So we can just go here, would force this. For this and this and this would cover this, so that wouldn't work. We cannot do this. This is a move I have to do. So this forces us like placing one. We cannot place one there because then we cannot get that one. So we need to do this and this, forcing this and this and this. There's two ways to get all of them here. And you can place one there and there, or you can place one there and there. If we remove this one, then I have to place one there and there. First of all, we could do this. Place one here and one there, and then the other one there and there. Yeah, that wouldn't work because you. Wait, that would work. So I'm just taking a. Is this? That wouldn't work at all because that's what I was thinking. It didn't work. Why did I continue doing it then? I don't know. So silly. That's what I wanted to do. 16 minutes. Wait, that was the wrong one. It was just terrible. Terrible. I mean, I did all the calculations to get there, and then I just kind of rushed the end. So that was bad. But we solved it. So here is a problem with how Unity does things. The viewport size has not changed since we launched, but you cannot get the viewport size until it has been active for a frame. So what we could do is what I'm going to do is a private bool has been loaded. We don't have it on enable. On enable. Unit task wait until has been loaded. Unit task run on thread pool async. I wish we could do like an on complete on this one, but no. Can we do a continue with? We can. Oh, that actually works. But then it's just nicer to do this in here. So we can just want to wait. Forget. Wait, unit task, switch to main thread. So now let's try again. Clear all and log out. That didn't help at all. I thought it would. Did I not recompile or something? Now it works, yeah. Clear all and log out. A daily pane might be loaded, but everything else might not be loaded. And now we're here. It has been loaded, which is rect has nothing. Could we then do something like port T, calculate, force up to direct transforms? Let's see if I can also do this. So I just no, I shouldn't skip survey. That's wrong. Let's see if this has any. Yeah, we have the rect size now, so that's not correct. Stop this. Interest survey shouldn't be skipped. not intro login. Yeah. What's up to direct? I was hoping that this would work. So delayed 5 frames. Doesn't help. So whole problem is the viewport. Not having the rect. How can I force update the calculation of a rect transform? My thought is force update canvas, right? Let's try this. Let's reset again. Not sure if I reset this time. Clear all and log out. I didn't, and that didn't help at all. No force. Get root. Canvas is a canvas, yeah. See if this one works. I don't know how else to do it. We could do the wait until we have a rect on it. Like instead of, we could do, well, first let's try this one. Didn't help. So next, wait until viewport. Let's do this. larger than 0. Nice. Now it works. Let's try again, and then I'm going to remove all of these and see if it works properly. So now I assume it's still on this one. Yeah, it doesn't get there until this one. Yeah, good. Hello, Watershine. How are you doing? Let's reset, clear all. Let's remove these just to make sure that we do it as a new player would. Kind of. Let's go through the survey just because. Yeah, and now we'll get in there. Good. Cool. I've never used this. Parallel stacks. So now this works, which is great. And we did add loading to loading spinner to end game dual end game screen when pressing a button. And then we added a add timeout of 10 seconds to all requests. And we also date. This was the prefab, and I think that was just loading static in dual end game pop-up and game screen. Okay. Now those are done. And now we have the it has been loaded, we can remove from here now. Bug. Sometimes daily quiz are all stacked together. Let's push that as well. There was a lot of smaller things that have been fixed. So there's apparently a memory crash on Time Challenge. So I'm gonna try it on my phone to make sure the Time Challenge works on my phone. Right, this pin size needs to be fixed as well. We can do that right away. Let's go to the journal. Journal, pin, parent, inside wrapper, pins, single pin. Show it. We need to increase the size of the raycast here. Let's do top minus 50, no, minus 200. And left and right, minus 200. Maybe it is just 150 on these. So crazy that people get over 1 million on the time challenge. I mean, my record is around 200,000. But still, that I thought that was pretty good. No crash for me. Um, cool. 69,000. Also, the practice didn't work. All right, I think I fixed that. I don't know, I can't. I need to check Crashlytics, if I can find my crashes. Device, phone. Oh man, this is terrible. I want a special phone, or like a phone, so I need to uncheck all the other phones, and there's so many of them. Galaxy A13, Spirit 10.2, play. Huh. Would this be on a dev maybe? No. Dev doesn't show anything from my phone. Let's see, handle timer, yeah. Let's go to this to see if we can fix it. Handle timer is the stop timer. But now I reworked the timer as well, so this is really weird. I can't really debug this anymore. I guess if game object is not null. Because it doesn't give me where it's crashing. It's crashing on, was it session multiplayer directory and in handle timers or handle timer. So in here it's crashing. But it's also in dual timer stop timer. So now we're gonna have this trigger event on timer ended. We have this check, and now we have this check. So that hopefully it's gonna work. And then we have try show opponent move. Can just add these checks to be sure. But it's get game object, so it should can't do this, right? Yeah, we can. Fade UI buttons. Could be this. Hello, Darwin. How are you doing? Let's turn text is null. Doing good, nice. I'm glad to hear that. Try A, I guess, but we're not getting in there, so it's something in here. And it also shouldn't be within this. Shouldn't be here. Wait for opponent move, no. Should not be in another method. It should just be like a game object here that it cannot reach. Could it be journal? Shouldn't be, but it could be. But now I've saved it up a bit more. Add all checks for Crashlytics errors in dual timer. Let's see what else I can do. Or was there any other Crashlytics things I should look at? Check position. No, those two are the major ones. There was so many more crashes when I checked last time. Why? What happened? Lost 24 hours. Maybe it was lost 7. Yeah, lost 7 days. Okay. Oh, that's what I should have checked for my phone as well. Because it didn't happen in the last 24 hours. It's just this event. Okay then. I don't know. I can't find any crash. Oh well. There's no guess needle for guess. So we have a way to change the 3D needles or pins. So we have the guess pin. Let's cancel. Did I change this right? Yeah. Change single pin tweak raycast padding. Yes. So we have the guess pin is this one. As a 2D one, right? Yeah. Then we have, let's go to the unlock flag pin C. Well, let's go single pin. We should have a way to pick pin, put pin back. Journal world map pin. Is this where I can? No, it's in pin world map. Here we can set the type, right? Create pin, yeah. That's for the this is kind of hard. I'm not exactly sure how I want to do this. Yes, we can easily allow X docs. How are you doing today? We can easily make the 3D model here and switch that out. That's not a problem at all. So we should probably add that. Guess pin prefab. Kind of bad. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm doing okay. Just my eyes are tired. It's like I don't have any energy, even though I slept well. I'm thinking I might have to do some kind of exercise in the mornings to get my body going, because now I don't really do anything before work. I kind of just exist. Because after I've been, like when I go climbing, I'm also kind of tired. But then when I started climbing and like warming up, I have a lot of energy. So I'm thinking I might have to do some kind of warm up. Yeah, some kind of workout like before lunch to get going, to get the body going. Because now it just, yeah, I don't have the energy I want to have. And I'm not in. Hello, Raymond. How are you doing? So maybe I should actually go and do a small, like take a small break and do some kind of workout. Like just do 100 mountain climbers and some pull-ups. Doing fine? I'm doing really good, except that like it's a weird feeling. My body feels okay. Like feels pretty okay. But from like half of my eyes and up, I'm feeling tired. It's really weird. So my head feels tired. Rest a little. it doesn't matter. That wouldn't do anything. I would just get more tired. Sip some water. I have been doing that all day. I just think that my body needs to move somehow. The pin wrapper, no, the guest pin wrapper. Could you try to do some jumping jacks? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do 100 mountain climbers and a few pull-ups, and then a few jumping jacks after that. That would be good, I think. And see if my brain wakes up. But first, we gotta make sure that this one is now added there at the guest pin. Or the guest pin as well. Then we need to add it here. So now we can switch to this. No problem at all. But that's a 3D model that we show, which it doesn't help the UI pin. I wonder if I can switch the images of the... We got the single pin. Pick pin. This has an image, right? Yeah. Could we do public void set pin image? Because that would be kind of nice. Public void set pin image. Was it just a sprite we need? Couldn't it be an image? Is it sprite? It's the texture, right? Yeah. Sprite. I should probably have done this on just to do sprite or pin image. Let's copy this. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna take a small break here. But let's make it 10 minutes, and so I'm gonna see if I can get my body more to wake my body up. It's gonna be interesting. I'll be back in like 10 minutes. See you all soon. Alright, I am back. Let's see if we can do something with this. I'm kind of out of breath. So intense. Okay, so we want to change the sprite. So where would we set the sprite from? Set 3D pin, we can make another one set UI pin. UI pin. Pin journal pin UI sprite, I guess. Then we have normal, I guess. Single pin, and then we have unlock flag pin, multi-pin, text pin, put onto a space pin. Would we have a guess pin? Pin, US sprite. And then we could add a private journal pin US sprite, pin sprite. We should have a none as well at the top. And the reason is before we've set any, we shouldn't care about this. So let's do pin sprites type. And when we do show, we do active pin UI set pin image, get pin from type, from active type. Should also do if it's not none. And also this. So private get pin from active. Would get pin from active type. It's not a void, it's a sprite. Now I need the sprite somewhere. We could put them here. Public list. We could do a dictionary. But if we do a dictionary, we need to do something about do I have it here? No. Because when we're doing dictionary, we need to make like a U dictionary like this one. Let's copy this. Journals, sprite image, a dictionary, sprites. And this will journal, UA pin. And this will be a sprite. Return, what did I call it? With data. No? Pins, data, what? Well, it's kind of, let's rename it to pin data. Yeah, pin data. Sprites. Let's do this, none. So now we should be able to do this from we need to make an action for this. I feel like I kind of I'm gonna talk to a colleague, I think now. There's a bug, the one I couldn't reproduce. So it's calling me. I'm gonna mute my mic. See y'all. Talk to y'all soon. All right, we are back. First, we're gonna fix this. Do a recompile. Let's also try and do this. Pin data sprites try get value. Pin sprite. Or sprite if return sprite. Else we kind of need an error. And we need a log util log pin. It's not set error. Okay, so now with the sprites here. Just add a none to have it. Single pin should have default pin. That's what do we call it? So this, yeah. Add default pin. And we also need to add our guess pin, which is guess spread. This could also do a log flag. I don't know which one it is. Is it flag icon 2 that I'm using? Probably. Flag icon 2. Then we have the multi-pin. I think that's the same as the default pin that I'm using. The text pin uses this is not even a prefab or pin image. Just sort pin. Guess sort pin. Okay, now we've added all of those. Now we need to go back to set your pin, but in the single pin, that pin here we're setting the sprite. And sprite's not null. Now I should go to classic Saga. Session helper maybe. Do you have a guess somewhere? In this launch, I guess. Session. Actions with ads. We create session here. So then we had a question with transition, I guess. So create transition, question to game action. So from to custom from action. To action to guess location. Guess pin. Yeah, so here we can do duplicate this one. Set pin UI image. Where's sprite? Action. Journal pin UI sprite. Sprite type. Pin set pin type. No, UI pin. So then we can go back here and do this, set pin UI sprite action. And that can be a, it's going to be a guess pin. That's not journal here, guess pin. And then we need the guess location transition. That's 2 guess location transition. We should do a from guess location transition. Let's see if this works. Saga play. Probably need to get to level 2 for this. Cool. Nice. Wait, that actually worked? The wrong 3D pin though, but the UI pin worked. Wait, was that a part of this song? That worked. That was... I didn't expect it to just work. This should be... This is from set pin type. No, set journal pin. We don't have that. Okay, let's make another action. Set 3D pin type. That journal 3D pin type. Is it this one? No. Should be this one. It's a 3D pin world map type model. Set 3D pin. Set journal 3D pin type. Default. Actions, add. Okay, let's try it again and see if we can get the guess. And if it's showing the 3D pin. They're about 130 ships towards England. I don't know, Spain. Apparently. Oh, no, Karim, that's France, yeah. Now we get the swords. Population UK has a lot, but Italy doesn't have that many. It has more than Spain, though. Athens, I don't know. Germany is bigger, right? No, it's not. I'm not good at this. Wait, what? I didn't. Oh, look, we have the guess pin. It worked. Does it switch back? Yeah, it does. Nice. Yeah, cool. Then I don't have to think about that more. A lot of things changed. Let's also actually go into our other pins and fix this while we're at it. Well, the single pin now we change the image like this. But in the multi-pin, for example, we should loop through all our images. Like if sprite null return, else we're gonna do a for each images. No, oh, they're just game objects. They should have been images. Oh well. It's not too bad. Can you actually do the same actually in I don't think we need to change this. We shouldn't change text multi-pin. We unlock flag pin. Cool. Might as well just add that as data so we can do that. Add can change UI pin type, pin images. Cool. And use the code git push. Okay. Cool. Now we fixed that. That was kind of easy. Well, it was easier than expected. I feel like doing a travel now. We did some, made some good progress. I got from Egypt to UAE. Oh, this that I don't know. Isn't it like, shouldn't it just be, maybe it's Israel, Jordan. Saudi Arabia. Yep. I wasn't sure if they bordered here or not, but they don't, apparently. But there was also, I got the hint from being 7 guesses, meaning that there should be 3 for this, because yeah, you have a few extra to so you can mess up. This is kind of interesting. It's usually like in their peak, like kind of high here, and then this one is low, and then these are kind of high. But today it's just kind of a stairs. Cool. You also have the weekly challenge that I haven't done. Slovakia to Lithuania. We're going for Ukraine or Poland. Slovakia to Lithuania. Good. In my head, it's like, can we not go Slovakia? Is that bordering Czechia? Or not? I don't think it does. So going around the Turkey way is probably way too long. So I'm thinking going Denmark, Sweden, but then I just need to think Poland, Slovakia. What does it border? Is there something between Yeah, this Hungary. But no, I think it bordered Czechia, doesn't it? How do you spell it? Republic of, is it, I mean, oh, it's CHEC. Like this? No? It's this. And that bordered Germany. Bordered Denmark, Sweden, Finland. Now it's the question, we can do Russia. It's Lithuania, so Russia, Latvia. Latvia. Or we could do Belarus here. Perfect. Could do both Latvia and Belarus. Nice. I was first thinking maybe we can go this path, but this is way longer. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Oh, we could have gone that path too. Interesting. I thought it would be further to go this path. Oh well. It's kind of nice. Wait. I do not care. Okay. I'm feeling kind of done. I need another break, but I think I'm gonna do the giveaway now and then send you over to someone else. So let's do the giveaway. Let's see who the winner is gonna be. We have 4 people today. Let's make it rain is what I was going to say. That's not right. I should make a list somewhere so I can read which names are actually in this. Because usually I read it on the text here. But we have Autoshine, Cyber Angel, Mist, and TNT today. Who's it gonna be? We had a... Well, yeah, it's on Mist. It's gonna pass Mist, and it's gonna go to TNT. Congratulations, TNT. Are you here? Hello, regular human, here to leave a lurk. Well, we're soon about to end it, so that's gonna be a short lurk, but I appreciate you, as always. TNT is everywhere. Are you present? I mean, we did the spinning a little bit earlier today, so maybe it's kind of funny. TNT is always away doing something, and then he gets back like 10 to 60 seconds after I start spinning again. Such so unfortunate. TNT, I'm gonna give you another 30 seconds. Okay, that was 30 seconds. Let's spin again. Maybe I should actually post the winner in chat, like automatically and ping. But I don't know. So let's spin again. I really need to fix my... I need to add some more stuff to the overlay because I really want to add Mist's ID of shooting clouds at me. That would be kind of nice. See what's it going to be now of our 3 contestants. Ottershine, Cyber Angel, or Mist. So exciting. Slowing down now. It looks like it's going to be Ottershine. Congratulations, Ottershine. You win Levelhead. Ottershine is usually present during the giveaways. Let's see if today is the case as well. Ottershine. Oh, this is way too intense. Let's go with some chill music for a bit while we wait and see if Ottershine is going to show up. You know what? I could add a timer to the overlay as well. So when you win, you have a certain amount of time to shown on screen, and if it doesn't be claimed, then it would start spinning again. That would be kind of cool. Ottershine, you get another 20 seconds. If you're here, you can claim your prize. If you're not, then we're gonna spin again. Levelhead is a super fun game. I played it a lot many years ago. It's a platformer. I like platformers. All right, and no Ottershine. So then we're gonna do another spin. It's between Mist and Cyber Angel, two that have won the most games of all. So let's see who's it gonna be. I'm tired. I think it's gonna stop on Cyber Angel. Congratulations, Cyber Angel. You are WinRAR. Let me send you the game. There we go. Let me move it over to the here and add that and remove this row. All right, let's see if there's someone to raid. I like how Irregular Human came here to lurk and then started streaming. What a guy. But we did raid him recently, very recently actually. So let's raid someone else. Let's see if there's someone in the team. The indie game developers stream team. Hope you enjoyed your afternoon. Thank you. I will try at least. Hope you're gonna have a wonderful wonderful night, Mist. We could go to Onosa. He's playtesting streamer playtesting games. Let's go there. Let's give him a raid. Captain Onosa. Did I type it correct? Yes, I did. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Unpin this message. There we go. Let's head over there and see what he's up to. Thank you all for watching today. I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully more energy than I had today, even though I slept well. Tomorrow's going to be interesting as well. There's going to be some... I'm going to change out my mattress, or like my bed. Part of it. Going to be interesting. But then I'm going to get a bed that I can enjoy fully. Hope to see you all tomorrow. Let's head over to Onos and see how's it going for him. Bye-bye.